Hello friends, today I will be telling you about a very simple and easy way with the help of which you can very easily know about the specific areas of your life, how they are going to be in a given year or in a given month. So for this you have to keep only three things in mind. First of all, take the divisional chart of the area you want to study, and second is to consider the moon as your lagna in that divisional chart. So wherever your moon is placed in that divisional chart, make that as your lagna. And third is to take the transit of planets at that particular time into that divisional chart and study it accordingly. So this concept would be more clear to you when I take this example. So let's take the example of Dashmansha chart. Let's say this native wants to study about the Dashmansha, about his career. So let's say moon is in the Aries sign, so which means we make Aries as the lagna, and currently the transit of planets is like Saturn is in the sign Sagittarius, and Mercury and Sun is also in the sign of Sagittarius. That is, these three planets, they will go to the 9th house for this Dashmansha, and Jupiter would go to the 8th house, and Venus is also in the sign Scorpio, that is in the 8th house, and Rahu and Ketu are in the 4th and 10th houses respectively. As let me tell you that the malefics are generally considered good in the houses 3rd, 6th and 11th, and the benefics are considered good in the Kendra houses as well as in the trinal houses. The planet Venus is generally not considered good in 6th, 7th and 10th houses. In all other houses, Venus is considered as good, and Jupiter is considered good in 2nd house, in 5th house, in 9th, 10th and 11th houses. All other places Jupiter will give you troubles. So for this Dashmansha chart, Rahu is also not good, Ketu is also not good, and Jupiter is also not good, and Saturn is also not good. Saturn in 9th house will create conditions where the native may be thinking of leaving his job. And in the month of March, when the planet Rahu will go to the sign Gemini, that is, it goes to this native's 3rd house, and Ketu will go to this native's 9th house, will trigger the conditions where this native may think of leaving his job. And currently the transit of Venus into his Scorpio sign would have provided some kind of relief in the career related areas where the native was facing challenges because of the transit of Jupiter in his 8th house. So this is how we study the transit of planets. So let me give you another example of the another area of this native's life. Say moon is in the sign of Cancer. So let's take Cancer as the lagna and moon is there. So with respect to the moon, the planet Jupiter and Venus are in the 5th house, and the planet Saturn and Mercury and Sun are in the 9th house, and the planet Rahu and Ketu are in the lagna and the 7th house. So what can you expect from the marital prospects of this native? Say the native may be thinking of getting married. So Rahu in the lagna will create some kind of confusion, as well as Ketu in the 7th house may create some kind of confusion only. So the native may not be able to make up his mind. But the other transits of planets are pretty good, and Jupiter and Venus in the 5th house is very good combination for finding the perfect match, and Saturn and Sun along with Mercury is not bad. It is also good in the 6th house for this Navamsha chart. So the native may have good prospects for getting married, and those people who are already married, if this is the chart for that native who is already married, would see a lot of good things happening in his marital life with this kind of transit. So this is how you can read the transit of planets with respect to any area of your life. And likewise you can consider, you can take up any divisional chart and keep the moon in the lagna and place the transits of planets and study them accordingly. So why I am asking you to take the moon into the lagna? The reason is, like all the changes that happen within you, or the decisions that you take, or the stresses that you bear within you, are all first of all related to the moon. So transits are ideally to be seen with respect to moon. And also there is another reason to it, is that sometimes the time of birth may not be that accurate, and just by error of couple of minutes, the lagna may change. So it is ideal to consider moon as the lagna and then study the transits of planets accordingly. And I am sure with this kind of placement we will definitely get very accurate results, and we can know about the various areas of our lives in that particular period of time. So I hope you have followed my video, and I'll come up with another important and interesting topic in my next video. Until then, bye friends.